Welcome to our three-part series in accessing your financial information at the Culinary Institute of America. My name is Hollis Terendi. I'm here with Tony Gabriel. We are student financial planners in the Student Financial Planning Office. We work with about 12 individuals in our office, so if you ever have questions after you see these videos, please feel free to call us at 845-451-1500 or email at sfrs@culinary.edu. So I'm going to get started talking about where to go to find information, access the financial information. The CIA Student Portal is the first stop to find any information related to your college experience. We have a self-service menu on the CIA main menu of the Student Portal that deals with financial information, financial aid, as well as career and academic advising. And then we have the View and Pay My Account tab, which is a separate tab, and that allows someone to go in and actually take action and make payments. So the self-service, you will find financial award letters in your self-service. You can look at your accepted government loans. You can view billing statements of charges that are online for you. The View and Pay My Account allows someone to go into the student portal and actually take action, make payment on the account. So that's an important tab. Who has access to all of this information? The only person in the beginning that would have access to the student portal would be the admitted student. And then it is up to that student to deem another person allowed access. So the student is the person who deems who they would like to be given access to their student portal. It can be parents, guardians, siblings, etc. There are three different types of access. We're going to go over all three in this series. So the first access is called, we consider it labeled FERPA, F-E-R-P-A. I will go over the government regulation that deals with that. It's access to disclose information over the phone, in person, or via email without the student present. So this is important for significant people in that student's life who the student wants to give access to, allow us to talk with that person. Proxy access gains access to the self-service information, so you're able to view financial aid, account, and academic records. And then authorized user access will allow someone to go in and actually take action, make payments, enroll in payment plans, sign up for e-refunds. So each of these above access rights must be granted separately. That's important. We're going to go through how to grant all three. The first access, called FERPA, relates to the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act of 1974. It's actually a government regulation. The school cannot disclose information on a student without express written authorization from that student. That protects the student's information, personal information. So granting this type of access, students can designate some or all of their records, financial, academic, health services related, to be shared. In order to do that, the student can obtain an actual document. We call that the FERPA form. And how they get that document or access that document to sign is through the CIA main menu. There's going to be a Student Services and Support tab, and under that tab there will be Student Financial Registration Services section. In that section, Documents and Forms, you will see the consent to release confidential information. We actually need the student to print that out, complete it, and sign it in order to grant someone access. Students can also obtain and submit this form through accepted student days. They can request the form at orientation. They can come by our window. Our office is located on the second floor of the admissions building at the Hyde Park campus, or the student can reach out to their specific student financial planner, and that contact information is on the student portal. We'll go over that as well. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Tony now to talk about the next access.
Thanks, Hollis. So Hollis went over what's called FERPA access, which is a government regulation. The next two pieces of access we're going to go over deal with access to specific parts of the CIA main menu portal. So the first one we're going to go over is called proxy access. This allows access to the self-service section of the main menu portal. So this section contains specifically their financial aid and account information. That's where it's located on the page. And we'll actually go over the self-service in another video further on, but just to grant access, we'll go over that first. What the student's going to do in order to grant proxy access, so again, that's access for somebody who's not the student to the information on self-service. The student's going to go into self-service. On the left-hand side, they'll see a bar. It'll say user options, so they'll choose user options. And then at the bottom, they'll have a link that says view add proxy access. So that student's going to click that link, and there's going to be a form they fill out that includes the first and last name of the person they're granting access to, their relationship, and then most importantly, their email. So then once they complete that form, the person who gets proxy access is going to get an email with their login name and a temporary password. That person will then go on to the CIA main menu portal. Again, the URL for that is ciamainmenu.culinary.edu. They're going to sign in. And then once they're in, they're going to go to the top right section of the page there where there's sort of that little person icon. They're going to change the proxy user to themselves. If they don't do that, then they're not going to get access to anything. So that's just an important step to remember. So that's proxy access. The next thing we're going to go over is what's called authorized user access. So this is the other portion of that CIA main menu page, the view and pay my account section, which again is right there. So in order for the student to grant access, they're going to click into that link, view and pay my account. Authorized users is going to be right there on the right-hand side of the page in that bar. So they'll be able to go in, they'll click that link. Once they're in there, they'll see this page, and you can see here that the authorized user will allow the students to either designate some or all information to be released to the person that they're granting the access privilege to. So the first thing they're going to want to do is enter in the email address of that user, and then they can go ahead and choose whether or not some or all of those financial records can be shared, so the billing statement and account activity, or for that person to access their 1098-T statement, which is a tax form that you'll need when you're filling out your taxes. If you'd like to allow this person to view payment history and account activity. Once they choose those, they'll go ahead and hit continue. But it's really important that once this is done, the person who gets the authorized user access does not lose the email that they're going to receive. So the only way that that person who has authorized user access to get into view and pay my account is through a specific URL link in that email. If they lose that email, then the student's going to have to go through this process again and resend an email. So it's just important to hold on to it because, again, that's the only way that person who has authorized users is going to be able to get in. So that was quite a bit of information. If you have any questions about anything you saw here, you can give us a call. Our general line is 845-451-1500. That's our general inbox, sfrs@culinary.edu. You can also come up to the window at SFRS. We're on the second floor of the admissions building in the Hyde Park campus. That's what our window looks like. We're open Monday through Friday. On Monday and Friday, we're open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and that's excluding any holidays. All the information that you saw in this video follows the same exact process for any of our branch campuses at Greystone and San Antonio. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Rebecca Evans at 707-967-2510. So that was the first part of the series that we're going to do. That was how to grant access to the various parts of the portal, accessing your financial information. Stay tuned for the second part, which goes over how to access your financial aid information in self-service. Thank you.